Hello, welcome to Mancelona Broadcasting. I'm your host, Brendan Morris. We are 3 minutes away from tip-off between this JV matchup between the Lady Ironmen of Mancelona and the Lady Cardinals of Johannesburg-Lewiston, otherwise known as Joburg. So the Cardinals come in here to take on the Lady Ironmen, and the varsity squads both await their chance to see the court later tonight after this JV game. The varsity girls Lady Ironman beat Joburg a few weeks ago by a matter of 2 points, so they were able to defeat Joburg the first time, but now they're coming into Mancelona to take on the Lady Ironmen and defeat them on their home court. As for the JV, the Cardinals beat the Lady Ironmen the first time. They're going to look to sweep them here tonight. So the lineups for both teams: for the Cardinals, number 3, Jessie Marlatt; number 4, Alyssa Vermilly; number 14, Ariel Vermilly; number 20, Jersey Lehman; number 24, Taylor Peterson; number 30, Rachel Galhaus; number 33, Maggie Wells; number 34, Chloe House; number 52, Holly Cussrow; and number 55, Larissa Steffens. And they're coached by Brett McVannell. As for the Lady Ironmen, number 5, Joy Minier; number 15, Shannon Barber; number 20, Lexi Newbold; number 21, Autumn Thompson; number 22, Courtney Underwood; number 25, Emma Leisure; number 30, Delaney Clock; number 33, Tegan Griefor; number 35, Destiny Roy; number 44, Cora Jenkins; number 50, Jillian Michaels; and number 52, Elizabeth Nichols. The starters for both teams: for the Cardinals, number 4, Alyssa Vermilly; number 14, Ariel Vermilly; number 20, Jersey Lehman; number 52, Holly Cussrow; and number 55, Larissa Stevens. As for the Lady Ironmen, the starters are number 15, Shannon Barber; number 22, Courtney Underwood; number 30, Delaney Clock; number 33, Tegan Griefor; and number 35, Destiny Roy. So under a minute till tip-off, I'm Brendan Moore. Stay tuned for the JV matchup between the Lady Ironmen and the Lady Cardinals. Hello, welcome back. So both teams primed and ready for tonight's matchup, this JV matchup, and then the varsity matchup. Bill Johnston back for the Lady Ironmen after his absence. Had to sit out 2 games after being sorry about that. We had some difficulties. Bill Johnston was unable to coach for 2 games due to some difficulties that happened on the court. He's back in action, watching his Lady Ironmen and coaching them, and hopefully coaching them to a victory tonight. And we have tip-off. The Lady Ironmen don't get anything positive out of that drive, and now the Cardinals take over. So Jersey Lehman with it. And the Lady Cardinals are going to work things around. Courtney Underwood with the defense. Lehman back outside. Shot up. No good. Alyssa Vermilly on the shot. And loose ball. Cardinals jump on it, but it's going to be a jump ball. Delaney Clock got in the middle of it. And Delaney Clock gets one of her first starts tonight Autumn Thompson not starting tonight, but she's definitely one of their star players who will be out soon. So the Cardinals trying to work things around. Destiny Roy now on the defense, and that's a turnover by number 4, Elise Vermilly. So the Vermilly sisters, Elise and Ariel. Yeah, that's a 5-second call called on Underwood. And now the Cardinals back in action, trying to get the game's first points. And that block there put him on Tegan Griefor, who's definitely coming alive this season as one of the largest threats on this team. Plays in the post, who doesn't see a whole lot of ball time, but you're going to see Bill Johnson utilize her a little bit more. And she's going to run around baseline and inside the post as well, and a travel. And I don't agree at all with what Destiny Roy just said. That's very unsportsmanlike and quite rude to talk to your coach like that. That's something Bill Johnson might need to talk to her about, step aside. You cannot have that kind of negative comments as a coach, and you should not be distributing them as a player. Definitely a respect you have to draw. Really, especially how their team has played lately. No excuses, for sure. So that puts the Cardinals up on the Lady Ironman 2-0. And the press, man-to-man, coming on by the Cardinals. And that's going to be a foul. Jersey Lehman called for the foul. So Lady Ironman both JV and varsity coming off of losses to the Snowbirds. And that was definitely not something they want to relive. Both teams being swept by the Snowbirds. Both teams just so good at what they do. Best team in Ski Valley at both JV and varsity level. So those losses weren't the end of the world. Both played a very good team and put up a good fight. So they're just trying to get back on the winning side of things here. Try and improve their record from last year, which they've already done. But, of course, they would like to continue. And they're definitely not satisfied yet. Delaney Clock back outside. That pass is stolen by Jersey Lehman. And now Ariel Vermilly over to her sister Elise. Courtney Underwood now controls it. Courtney Underwood facing the zone. And Shannon Barber's shot no good. Just a turnaround jumper. She didn't even jump. Got to put some more arc and height into that shot. A little bit more power as well. Just not a great shot there. And a wide open Destiny Roy, but loses control of the ball, and jump ball, Jersey Lehman. Does a good job of getting in the middle of that. That shot is up and good by Ariel Vermilly. So 4-0. Foul called on number 35, Destiny Roy. So coming in, Autumn Thompson. One of the top guards in the JV conference. Just handles the ball so well, plays fantastic defense as well. You'll never not see her steal the ball and really just control the ball. And that's what she does best. And a great aggressive play there by Griefor. She's not happy with the call, but got to keep playing there. Good call. There was some extra contact. And you can definitely see some frustration on her face, not with just this game, but the season. Obviously, you're not going to be happy if you have a losing season and things just never seem to go your way, but you got to keep trying. And you got to understand that, hey, I mean, most of these girls that currently play on varsity didn't have a winning season for most of their careers, and now look at them. You know, they're still not the best team, but they're towards the top of the conference, and they're fighting for one of those top spots. So things can definitely change over time, and you just got to trust the process overall. Autumn Thompson facing the defense. Courtney Underwood in trouble. And that's going to be a foul called on Elise Vermilia. So, Autumn Thompson with it up top. Tegan Griefor. Oh, was looking for Thompson. She wasn't looking, though. You got to make sure your teammates are paying attention when you throw it. I know it was a reaction, but that's what smart basketball players do. They see things out before they happen. They see the court and got some great awareness. And that's just something that she's going to have to learn as time goes on. And that free throw no good by Larissa Stevens. And Tegan Griefor doing what she does, pulling down the rebounds. And like I said earlier, she's definitely come alive this season, whether it's rebounding, blocking, and then just defense and offense together. Didn't have a great night on offense the other night against Gaylord St. Mary's, but she was double teamed pretty much most of the game. And she really wasn't given many opportunities. And she still really hasn't touched the ball much in her shot range. 3-second penalty called on the Cardinals. I apologize for that noise. You can hear any laughter. That's some outside distraction. Autumn Thompson over to Shannon Barber. Tegan Griefor, oh, had the shot, didn't take it. Shannon Barber's shot rings in and out. And Griefor, there we go. T-Rex getting involved. And that's what you like to see. 33 needs to come alive and start to put this team on her shoulders and prove what she can do. And some miscommunication there. No one in the area. It looks like that should have been Griefor's person, so lapse of time there. You got to account for her. That's Larissa Stevens. She'll take that shot all night and make it. And way to go by Shannon Barber. Keeps a hold of that one. 6-2 here. Cardinals in the lead. You can go and watch plenty of videos from the Lady Army's past games on our broadcasting channel. Just look up Mancelona Broadcasting on YouTube. And go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Or just enjoy the videos. Watch all live and recorded videos. You can also watch boys basketball as well as wrestling. And we'll going to do our best here as Courtney Underwood trying to do her best to get it in the hoop. She finds some trouble, and we're going to have a foul called. And that's going to be a push. So we'll do our best to cover spring sports as well, but the issue is track definitely interferes with baseball and softball. Just really everything happens at the same time. Unlike cross country and football, I was able to run a cross country meet on Saturdays and broadcast football games on Fridays. That's a little different for spring sports. They all seem to happen at the same time. But we will do our best to cover those sports so you can see more Ironman action as Grieford, no good from 3. So the Cardinals take it down left side. Jump stop ball, no good. And sign's correct. That's a travel there. Joy Minor coming in the ball game for Courtney Underwood. Joy Minor's not big whatsoever when it comes to height, and you know, you see her play, you might not think that, but hey, I mean, she is a solid athlete to this team. I mean, she really participates better than you would really ever could ask for as a coach. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better hard worker. I mean, they've got a lot of them on the JV as well as varsity, but she just does what she's asked. She does not question the coach, and she gets down and dirty with it. She works hard, pressures the ball, and just because she's short does not really mean that she's not an asset to this team, because she really is. Her and Autumn Thompson both not tall whatsoever, but they're very effective in many other ways, like controlling the ball, playing solid defense. You gotta love her on this team. Yeah, that's a clear foul there by Shannon Barber. And that first one falls. So 7-2. So Ariel Vermilia trying to sink the second one. And that's no good. Courtney Underwood needed to kick it into gear. You're just taking her time. 20 seconds and counting now on the game clock. It's a travel, and that's something you got to stop doing. And you can see the frustration by Bill Johnston. And once again, you're seeing lift from the players. And I found Bill Johnston, he obviously has his way of coaching. But I just don't think as a coach I'd be able to take that kind of disrespect from my players. And, hey, maybe it's not disrespect to him. And obviously they're able to speak their mind if that's really how they feel. But, I mean, let's be honest. Due to the record, I think Bill Johnston really knows what's best. And due to the multiple times they've made this mistake, it's something that needs to be addressed. There's really no excuse for traveling. I mean, you traveled, own up to it. Don't make an excuse. So 9 seconds left. Autumn Thompson with it. Looking for Delaney Clock. Doesn't find her. Grieford pulls up from 3. No good. So after 1 quarter of play, it is 7-2. Cardinal lead. I'm Brendan Moore. Stay tuned for the second quarter of action right after this. Hello, welcome back to Mancelona Broadcasting. I'm your host, Brandon Moore. 7-2 is the score. Cardinal lead. Low scoring matchup. Tegan Griefor with it, missed her first three, and she's working around trying to get back open. That's definitely a play we're going to have to utilize in the post. It is 33 because really no one has been able to step up. You got to see Autumn Thompson come alive too. And really this whole team needs to come together and start playing as a team. And Delaney Clark getting in the middle of things. Good play there by the freshman. And Joy Miner had control but lost it. So that's another turnover. Lady Iron got to do a better job of slowing things down or rushing things when it needs to be rushed. And that's a good play there by Griefor, but she's called for the foul. That's her second personal. Definitely want to stay out of foul trouble if you're 33. That's definitely something they're going to need, as they really don't have a whole lot of post threats. And she's clearly their leader in that category. Still 7-0. Free throw no good, and coming in for Griefor, who does not look very happy, is Leisure. That's Emma Leisure. My apologies. So Lady Cardinals working in the zone. They're going to force you to shoot outside. And that's what you got to see from 22. You're a sophomore. A lot more shots like that to go in, 8-4. And hey, when you're playing a zone like that, outside shooting is what you need. You're not going to be able to work it in the post to Griefor all the time, so you're going to need someone to step up and shoot outside shots a lot more. And you see Bill Johnston explaining to Tegan Griefor what to do in the post and really what to do on the court, because she definitely sees some frustration out of her. And it's only 6:40 in the second quarter, so you're going to want to see her back on the court, ready to play some basketball. Courtney Underwood, on the other hand. Over to Joy Miner, and another outside shot for the Lady Ironmen. And they're starting to piece things back together. Hey, maybe these things are going to keep falling, and that's what we got to keep doing. And I'm going to say it, I believe the refs missed a call, but hey, that's why they're down there and I'm up here. It's a clear out of bounds call on Courtney Underwood on the Ironman side of the court. But hey, they got away with one there, so hopefully they can get a stop. So Autumn Thompson over to Courtney Underwood. Working on the defense. Autumn Thompson now with possession. Having some equipment malfunctions. I gotta talk to my equipment manager, talk to him about this headset. Maybe get one of those new Revo Speed headsets. That'd be pretty cool. 8-6 now in transition. No good there by Elise Vermelia. Now Courtney Underwood. Back up top, setting up the offense. Shot no good there. And you see a lot of walking by the Lady Ironman. No one even boxed out to try and get that shot. You had Emma Leisure, Autumn Thompson, Joy Miner in the area. And Delaney Clark, you all need to box out and go get that ball. Is how you're going to score more points, have more chances, is grabbing that ball wherever it may be. So timeout called 8-6, the Cardinals. In a close one so far. Brett McVannell going to talk to his Lady Cardinals, try and hype them up. They've beat them before. There's no reason they can't do it again, but the Lady Ironman has something to say about that. Definitely is their time to start stepping up and winning some ball games. And I've said this time and time again, it's awesome to have so many assistant coaches on your bench, so many views on the game, so many ways to help you out. And it really just helps your team as a whole. But watching this huddle right now, and if one of these Lady Ironmen, if you are watching this later, I'm telling you right now, if you're in the huddle, you better be paying attention to your coach. He knows what he's talking about. He's trying to get you a win, as he wants a win as well. So there should not be any running around laughing and lollygagging. You should be paying attention to your coach and listen to the game plan. And that's just another problem with this team. Lack of communication and not a seriousness about it. I often question, hey, are they serious about winning? Because right now they're not showing it. But Courtney Underwood, one of those leading sophomores, needs to prove she's serious about winning and step up as a leader. 8-6 is the score. The Cardinals unable to finish in transition so far. And it's going to be a travel call. Good call there by the referees. Courtney Underwood facing the pressure. Autumn Thompson now back out. Delaney Clock working around. Good movement and shot just a little off, but Shannon Barber in the right position. That's a bad pass there. Easily picked off the other way. No good. Elise Vermelia still having trouble. Number 4's got to get some answers. Brett McVannell, I'm sure she's got to keep up her confidence. She's not too happy with the way she's been shooting, but definitely a valuable asset here for the Cardinals. Yeah, she pulls down the free throw. And Elizabeth Nichols stripping it away. And a foul call. That's a right call there. It's on Chloe House. And it's 35. Destiny Roy comes in the ballgame. And Underwood. Yet another travel. And Bill Johnson not happy. I would not be either. Something they're trying to piece together. It's the Lady Army doing a good job of actually paying attention, and hopefully they can figure something out here. Still a close game. 3:25 remaining in the half. Brett McVannell, hey, you can see him over there on the other side talking to Elise Vermelia. Hey, it's all in your head. You control it. You have the shot. You're the one shooting it. You can do it. Giving his team some confidence. And he's very confident in his team, as well he should be. Brett McVannell, definitely an experienced coach. So both these coaches know what they're talking about. As a player, you got to understand how grateful you are to have a coach that understands the game as well as they do. Shot good by Larissa Stevens. In really any sport, you got to be thankful for coaches who take time out of their day to teach you as a young kid. And although you might not like everything they say, they are the coach. Respect should be given, and if you listen, you might learn a thing or two. 10-6 now. Lady Ironman trailing. Lehman gets pushed. Going to be on Destiny Roy. Not sure an apology will cut it, but she just keeps working hard. You just got to move the feet. Lehman looking for an open player. It's one, but missed shot. Count the bucket. Larissa Stevens working hard for that shot. And the foul's going to be on number 15, Shannon Barber. And that's already 3 fouls, 3 personals for 15. One of the top players on this JV team. That's not a good thing to see with 2:37 remaining in the half. And now the Cardinals in bonus with the Lady Ironmen having 7 fouls. So Brett McVannell letting Jersey Lehman know you got 2 fouls. Be careful. Or he could have been speaking to Elise Vermelia. They're all in the same area. I'm sure he's saying the same thing to all of them. Be smart about what you do. Play good aggressive defense, but move your feet. Don't push or do anything. Elizabeth Nichols does a good job of getting back. And hands straight up. That's textbook defense right there. She let the defender get by her, but hey, she had the hands up and made a point to put some defense on her, and hey, you're going to get a lot more missed shots than made shots if you play defense the right way. And shot no good. That's easy. No one even in front of her. Larissa Stevens going to be a big impact player if they continue to let her do this, and a travel call. Elizabeth Nichols just loses her balance. So 2:11 remaining in the half now. Once again, continue watching for this second half. You'll just have to fast forward the stream. We like to keep the streaming on for both teams just to make it easier to watch. There is some fast forwarding you'll have to do. So you can watch the varsity matchup after this, and any boys wrestling meet as well as any boys basketball game as well as wrestling meets. And we will be covering the district wrestling meet, which is hosted here in the coming weeks. Just got to get some approval on the filming, and it'll be all set. The wrestlers having a fantastic season. Harris Morgan, Colin Ritchie, Ballou and company just doing a fantastic job leading that organization, that group. Doing a fantastic job with the wrestling program right now. And they're really bringing winning back there. And that's what both boys and girls basketball are trying to do with their programs. Bill Johnson talking to Emma Lazier. Letting her know what ways she can improve her game. That shot no good. It was a good look there by Elise Vermelia. And Brad McVannell giving her a round of applause, and I'm going to do the same. Keep taking that shot because that's a good look, and that's something that's in her range. But I just got to wait for them to fall. That one's no good. Autumn Thompson comes down with the rebound. Left side now. Autumn Thompson Took it to the rim, no foul, and the other way it goes. Cardinals heads up plays. Shot no good. Joy Minor comes down with the rebound. So back-to-back rebounds for the two shortest girls on the court. Pretty impressive. Under a minute to go, Autumn Thompson with it. 16-6 is the score. Lady Ironman down by 10. Trying to get at least one positive possession before the half. You want to get some points. Don't want to be down by double digits at the half. And a little brawl for the ball. Could get the wrestling mats out here if the ladies want. There's some basketball wrestling mix. 16-6, Autumn Thompson trying to get a quick shot off. Courtney Underwood or herself could easily take the shot. Those are probably their two top shooters. Joey Minor did make one earlier. And that was a good look inside to clock, but just off the foot. And hey, it was a good intention by Autumn Thompson. She had her hands straight up, but she moved the feet. If you're going to move, you got to fall to the ground to draw a charge. But when you just move your feet and you're still standing, there's nothing the ref can do but call a foul. So at the line, shooting two for Amelia, and her first one is good. Hopefully that gets her comfortable shooting at the free throw line. Make those, and then you're able to start getting comfortable shooting outside shots. Get into the rhythm here after halftime. 17-6. And out of bounds, it looks like it will go to the Lady Ironmen. So they got 13 seconds, 13.9 exact. What can they do? Autumn Thompson facing pressure over to Joy Minor. She gets a hold of it. Wide open. No good. And Underwood gets fouled. So Delaney Clark had a wide open shot. A little nervous taking a shot. Wide open shot. Couldn't ask for a better one. And you're biting your tongue if you're Bill Johnson. Come on. You got to make those. Got to make those. And Underwood unable to make that shot. So you have a wide open shot, miss it. Then you have an opportunity at the line to get two and miss at least one of those. Those are the reasons they're losing these ball games. And you got to make those shots when you get them. And that shot no good as well. So the Lady Ironmen, instead of getting two or one, empty-handed. And that goes down as a negative possession. So that'll do it for 2 quarters of play. 17-6 is the score. Some good things, definitely some bad things on both sides. Brett McVanel, gotta love what he's seen on his Lady Cardinals. They're working hard. Not all their shots are going in, but hey, they gotta just keep playing smart basketball and keep doing what they're doing. As for the Lady Ironmen, they gotta keep working. They gotta make their shots, and they gotta go draw up a play and do something at the half. So once again, 17-6. I'm Brendan Moore. Stay tuned for the second half of action right after this. Hello, welcome back to Mancelona Broadcasting. I'm your host, Brandon Morse. So, start of the second half, just moments away. They've got the fourth quarter up, but I assure you it's the third quarter. So, to start the third quarter, 17-6, Cardinals with it. And they have the lead. Vermelia shot no good. And the other way it goes. So first half, not a whole lot of shooting or making for the Lady Ironmen and a lot of bickering and turnovers. So that's something I hope Bill Johnston went in and talked to his ladies about. I'm sure he covered that as well as many other topics to hopefully get this team some winning success. So the Cardinals now have it. So Autumn Thompson controls it now. So both teams really facing the zone. So we'll be right back. Continue.
Yeah, so here comes Johannesburg-Lewiston to inbound the ball. That was a terrible pass. A nice turnover right there. And foul called on number 14 for the Lady Cards. Destiny Roy totally got fouled right there. She's going to get 2 shots. The crowd is silent. This one is for it all. And she makes the first. There it is. One more and they could be down 9 instead of 10. And it goes in. The crowd goes wild. Here come the Lady Cards. A nice inbound pass, but it appears Destiny Roy has received the wrong message and appears to be the only one on the Lady Ironman running a full court press. Tegan Griefor gets a rebound. It's going to be a foul called. It's going to be number 52 of the Lady Cardinals. Courtney Underwood takes the ball down the court. She's had a great game this game. By great game, I mean she has not turned the ball over as much. Here comes Tegan Griefor with a nice shot. Oh, she misses. That's a bummer right in the foot. Okay, Brendan Morris is coming now. He's running very quickly to retrieve the headset. Here it is.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to have Sam Squire step in and do my job. Had to run a phone call to someone. So hopefully he didn't do too bad of a job or say anything negative. I apologize if anything negative was said. Well, I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. 17-8, third quarter, 5:35 remaining in the quarter. Lady Ironman still down to the Cardinals. And the Cardinals with it, and that looked like a block, but there's some extra contact there by Underwood. And that one off the back iron and in. For number 14, Ariel Vermelia. Now Shannon Barber controls it. The Cardinals with a wide open shot and good. Holly Cutthroat wasting no time there, sinking that shot. (20-8) now, Cardinal lead. Courtney Underwood working on Lehman. Jersey Lehman. Playing some good defense, but that one off the screen and in Underwood. Fantastic shot there. That was a good look as well. We have a foul on number 5, Joy Miner. Bill Johnson showing his reaction. That one no good. So free throws here, 20-10. That one off the mark. And we've got a jump ball. And a few misses there, and Delaney Clark comes down with the rebound, and a foul called by Elise Vermelia. Inside to Griefor. And travel call there. She knew it. And really just didn't have a shot off of the double team. (20-10) still. McVannell not happy, getting some explanation by the referee. So not happy with the call. The Jersey Layman gets it back from Cusrow. Tegan Grieford, good grab there. Courtney Underwood working on Layman. Grieford, 3-ball off the mark. No good. Delaney Clark shedding off the defense. Is the Cardinals trying to work things around. And facing some pressure, it's going to be a timeout called. So timeout, 20-10, 2:34 remaining in the third quarter. I'm Brendan Morris. Once again, you can continue watching for the remainder of this game as well as the varsity games. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back. After that timeout, both teams talking things over. Lady Ironman trying to cut away this 10-point lead. A good play there by Underwood. This is really one of the most solid games they've played all year, besides, of course, some of the good wins they've had. Sticking with it so far. A lot of times they tend to get out of hand in this quarter as well as the varsity does, but right now they're playing some solid basketball, and that's going to be a travel called on Joy Minor. So up next, the varsity matchup. Some big key points for them. They've got to keep the pressure on the Cardinals in the post because they've got a solid post player in them as well. They got to keep the turnovers down. They got to play great third quarter basketball because they've played abysmal third quarter basketball lately. And Underwood gets called for yet another travel. And that's pretty plain and simple. She traveled. There's something to do, which is pass the ball or continue dribbling. And that's a smack I heard from up here. So a few unnecessary fouls and turnovers, and now the Cardinals will have their way and go to the line for some free throws. Free throws. An exclamation point on the free as that one goes in. So Elizabeth Nichols and Destiny Roy coming in for Autumn Thompson and Joy Minor. Shot no good. Violation there in the lane, so it stays 21-10. A minute 50 remaining and counting here in the third quarter. Destiny Rose looking aside to Grieford. So Brett McVaniel letting his girls know, hey, you can dribble in those situations. You can get out of there, so dribble. Yeah, she just kind of threw the ball away and out of bounds. Lady Ironmen have possession now. And Grieford. Went up, did well, but wasn't enough contact to draw a foul. double dribble there. See, both teams do it. I mean, you're going to turn it over, you're going to travel, but hey, if you do it less than the other team, you could potentially win the ball game. So I do believe if I'm a player, I'm going to definitely keep those down. But hey, it is sometimes easier said than done. It's not always easy, and that's why I'm the one wearing the headset, not playing the game. But hey, you got to keep working if you are playing the game and cannot accept anything less than the best. 21-10 still. Clock counting down to 40 seconds. Clock stops at 41 seconds, and carry call will give the Lady Ironmen some life. Ooh, and Roy almost gave away a bad turnover, but was smart giving off to Griefor, and her shot is no good. 20 seconds and counting. And then we're going to have a travel. So 16 seconds left. Lady Ironman trying to get off a last second shot before the quarter ends. And why force that? There's not even a look there. That's not a good pass at all. As rude as a statement that might sound, that was an awful pass. And that's not smart pass there. If you're Courtney Underwood, if I'm Bill Johnson, I'm very frustrated with the way Courtney Underwood has played. Got to keep the travels down, something she hasn't done. Bad passes she's done very well lately. Got to look for the open pass. The open look, not passing it right to a defender. And you can see the frustration on the team. Tegan Griefor not happy. Trying to keep the frustration down because she's the one they're trying to get it to. She's the one who's, trying to get the looks, but they're not passing it to her the way they need to be passed to. They not utilizing everyone on this team the way it needs to be done. That is not something on Bill Johnson's part. He's just got to try and put it into his players' minds that, hey, look, this is on you, all right? And Griefor just trying to relax, but you can definitely see the frustrations in her trying to hold back the tears. And, hey, I'd be definitely frustrated as well, but I can't let your emotions affect how you play. Just got to shake it off and keep going. So Lady Ironman's still in this game. We got 8 minutes to play. Down by 11. Good bounce passes from Underwood. Turnaround shot no good by Elizabeth Nichols. But hey, guess what? Griefor got the ball, got an opportunity to shot. Didn't make the shot, but hey, got the second best thing, and that's a foul for a chance to make those two shots. That's all you can ask for, is just a chance. Ooh, that one just short. So if you're Griefor now, you got to be telling yourself, hey, I just got this shot. We need to make these free throws. Every shot counts at this point. Games are won and lost in the fourth quarter. That one, good. Hopefully that relieves some of the stress she's been under and gets her a little bit more comfortable. So we have a half-court press put on by the Lady Ironman, and no shot, loose ball, jump ball now. That shot no good. Courtney Underwood with the rebound, using the left hand. And no foul call. That was a good no call, and she just Couldn't sink the shot in. Solid defense, and Courtney Underwood doing a good job getting back and disrupting that transition. So, hey, you make a mistake, you know what you do, make it up. That's what the coaches ask you to do. Not continue hanging your head, get mad, frustrated, and let your emotions get the best of you. Shake it off, continue playing, make up your mistakes. So at the line shooting a pair of free throws is number 55, Larissa Stevens. (22-11) in the bonus. And Tegan Griefer will leave the ball game. (23-11). Timeout called. Bill Johnson not happy with the way they're playing. And hey, saying exactly right, box someone out. And that's something they haven't done all night. You need to get the ball, you gotta box someone out. And there really shouldn't be any excuses being said by the Lady Ironman. If you're not doing the right thing, don't make excuses. Do the right thing. So, 23-11 still. Fourth quarter, 7:12 remaining. Plenty of time to come back. Still anybody's ball game. Got to keep playing aggressive. Lady Ironman have sort of revamped. Putting a little bit more pressure. Here's Autumn Thompson taking it to the rim. No good. Destiny Roy trying to take that one away. And good push pressure put on there. So you see Jersey Lehman standing so back. You're allowed to stand right. Your tippy toes on the black line on the right side of it. But hey, she does a smart thing, stays far away from the defender so they can't have an impact on her. And here the other way, Autumn Thompson has it. And she's going to be fouled. The hand straight up. And they're still up for Elise Vermelia. And if I'm Coach Brett Michaels, I'm trying to understand that foul. The hands were up. Ref saw his way. We saw, everyone sees it their own way, I guess. But that's 4 fouls now put on Vermelia, just really one of their top players. And you got to be frustrated if you're Brett McVeigh. Luckily, you got an arsenal of players to put in. And so some confusion on the court. And shot no good. So I believe the argument was she should have 2 shots. I believe she got 2 shots. So there we go. Could have missed the first one. But hey, I mean, both coaches got their argument. You just got to keep playing the ball game. 23-11, you got to make those free throws. So 6:21 now remaining. Now at the line is number 20, Jersey Lehman. So leadership is a big aspect in basketball. A lot of times you see young players coming off the bench when you're either up by 20 points, down by 20 points, whatever it may be. if you're a leader on the team, you're an upperclassman, or you're a sophomore to a freshman, you need to show some leadership. Get those girls comfortable, whether it's in practice, whether it's when you're both sitting on the bench. Talk to them. Get to, put some experience in their minds. Teach them a little thing or two. Show them on the court what to do. Help them out. Put what you know into their minds. And make them just smarter basketball players. Make them a little bit more confident in themselves. Because I personally know as a young, player that, you get on that court and you're up or down. You got a lot of expectations on you to come in and do your part. And usually if you don't, you're not looked at too happily. And so if you're a leader, you got to do that and make your team comfortable. Everyone. And that's the leader's first and foremost job. So Tegan Griefor into the ball game now. She was not very happy when she left. Just a lot of frustrations, and I completely understand what those frustrations are. I mean, they might not be positive, but hey, you got to just keep going. 26-11. Shot up, no good. Courtney Underwood with it. Courtney Underwood going down the other way, trying to get a shot. Doesn't get it, but hey, second best thing, a little pass. And a foul. That's number 5, I believe. Nope, number 4 for Shannon Barber. So one more for her, and she's out. There we go. Foul call. It's a good call. Autumn Thompson called for it. That one, no good. At the line shooting is Chloe House. And that shot, no good. Courtney Underwood with it. Still a chance to come back into this ball game. Not down by a whole lot. So Cardinals do a great job of breaking that press. And some loose ball. We got a brought for it. Good job by Elizabeth Nichols and Elise Vermelia. That might have been, that was a sister. Ariel. Shot up by Barber, no good. Out of bounds. Shannon Barber with it. Elizabeth Nichols up top. Good movement. And easy steal by Jersey Lehman, 101 the other way. Good block there by Joy Miner. Solid defense. Now Shannon Barber has it the other way. 3:50 remaining. Tegan Griefor at the line to shoot. And hopefully everything's running smoothly. Both teams in the bonus. That one no good. And a walk. So that's just a mistake you can't make. Elizabeth Nichols with it. Destiny Roy. Now to Underwood. Look inside to Barber. And travel is what's called. So then full man-to-man, full court press. But Lady Army sag off a little bit. That was a good play by Roy, but then she backed off because she didn't want to be called for the foul. So don't let the fouls control your game. Obviously, it's clear she didn't want to be called for the foul, so she backed off, but then she could have gotten the ball, and now she couldn't get it. And hey, going for the ball there, but out of bounds. Cardinals stick with it. And Underwood a little shaken up. Shot up, no good. And that one in. So 28-11, this lead's starting to grow. Lady Ironman talking things over. Underwood not feeling good. The medical team taking a look. So 2:58 remaining in the ball game. 28-11 Cardinal lead. So far they've done a fantastic job of controlling this game, but hey, the Lady Army made a lot of mistakes, so it's not necessarily a complete, total, just they lost because the other team was better. I mean, they lost this game not because Joburg was that much better than them, but because there's things they can fix. There's things they can do better. Give credit to the Cardinals, very good team, coached by a very good coach, but you can obviously do much better. You got some good talent on your team. You got a good coach who knows what he's doing, some great assistant coaches who know what they're talking about. There's things you can piece together to create more success. You just got to keep looking to find it. And hey, trial and error. No good there by Griefor, and looks like Elizabeth Nichols is just trying to slap the ball away. And she's not happy with that, but yes, she's going to get a call. And yeah, when you slap the ball and you hit the other player, it's going to be a foul. I'm not sure she understands that one. can see some disagreement there. Based on what I saw, it looked like Nichols went for the ball, as well as the unknown Cardinals player. And, hey, she made some contact with the Joburg player's arm while going for the ball. So I'm going to guess that was what the foul was called on. If not, then I didn't see anything else, and I agree with Coach Johnson with what he's saying. But there was contact. That's clearly a foul. Elizabeth Nichols, no good there. And in and out of the hands, out of bounds. 29-11, so 2-minute drill needs to be put on here soon. Up next, the Lady Ironmen and the Lady Cardinals face off in this grudge match. The Cardinals one spot below the Lady Ironmen. So it is a fight for fourth place, really, right now. And that's an easy transition to 31-11 now. And this lead with 1:40 remaining. Looks like it's said and done. We'll see if the Lady Ironmen can put some more points on the ball, on the scoreboard, but the Cardinals come in and defeat the Lady Ironmen. Not set on this score just yet. But good gameplay by both teams, but a lot of frustration on the Lady Ironman side. You can see it both on the bench and on the court. And that's number 5 for number 21. And she's out of the ball game. Some calls she's not liking. And the referee's not liking the lip. But, hey, I mean, she's trying to figure out what the heck she did wrong. And, hey, I mean, if she doesn't agree with it, that's her choice. But if you're the referee, you're probably a little frustrated, too. I mean, it can go every way possible. So really just cannot let the emotions control the game. .113 remaining. Griefor taking a dribble over to Nichols. Her shot is in. No good. Griefor with the rebound. Couldn't put it in. Cardinal player fighting for it. Jump ball. The other way it goes. Now under a minute remaining. Very little contact, but there was some, so that's foul you're gonna have to call, I guess, if they're calling it the right way. And yet another player fouls out, and now instead of some frustration, you're just seeing a lot of laughs. Just at this point, Lady Ironman is so frustrated that, hey, they're just trying to laugh it off because obviously they don't agree with everything that's going to go on there. And, hey, you're not expected to, but and that one's in. .46 seconds and counting. And one more to do it. Shannon Barber now just came into the ball game, and 5 fouls for her as well, so 3. Not sure what the record is for most fouled out players, but that's 3 already. They've got 41 seconds to maybe get another one. We'll see. Can we go for 4? That'll be a stat in their favor. And that free throw, good. So Brett McVandel doing a good job controlling his ladies and keeping them mentally strong as well as physically strong in this ball game. And they really controlled it every aspect. Lady Ironman just struggled with turnovers and calls, which were either for them or against them. They had a lot of fouls on them. And that's just something you cannot continue to do. So 13 seconds. And this should be the last possession. So once again, thank you for watching. 33-11 should be the final score. I'm Brandon Morse. You can continue watching the varsity game after this, as well as boys basketball and wrestling. So final score 33-11. The Cardinals come in with the win and sweep the Lady Ironmen in the series. Thank you for watching. I'm Brandon Moore. Stay tuned for the varsity matchup between the Lady Ironmen and the Lady Cardinals. Hello, welcome back to Mancelona Broadcasting. I'm your host, Brendan Morris. About 5 minutes away from the national anthem and starting lineups. So I'll get you the starting lineups as soon as possible. Haven't had a chance to get a word with either coach, getting their teams ready for tonight's varsity matchup between the Lady Ironmen and the Lady Cardinals. JV score 33-11. Cardinals defeating the Lady Ironmen. So this matchup, they meet again. This time, Mancelona, the home team. Last time, the Lady Ironmen beat them in a thriller, which was not Eileen Nanaseni's first time beating Joburg in her career. So she's trying to make it too. Her team having some success, but having some downfalls as well. Not all positive. And hey, you're never going to have a perfect season, especially when you're continuing to rebuild, continuing to strengthen your team. You're going to have some negative impacts. But hey, overall, they've handled everything pretty well. They've played well as a team, and that's something I had a chance to talk with assistant coach Zach Bailey with. Hey, I asked him, hey, what are some keys for tonight's game? Play team basketball, and that's exactly what they need to do. Play team basketball, have some good team chemistry, because that's what it's going to take to beat this Joburg team, who is really in one of their rebuilding years. Heather Huff, as well as Brett McVannell, both JV and varsity coach, trying to deal with the lower numbers and the stardom not as big as they've had in the past few years. They've had some solid teams. They're obviously on the low end of their season. They're just trying to bounce back. They've had some tough losses. But I've had the chance to watch both these teams play. Both are physical. Both are competitive. And both just do well at so many categories. In their last matchup that I watched in Joburg, the Lady Cardinals did a fantastic job of starting at the block. They'd put a few guards at the block, have their post players come down, or one of their other guards come down, create a pick, bounce right back out to the three, be wide open, and take the shot and make it almost every time. That's something they destroyed the Lady Ironman with. But the Lady Ironman overall, you have number 40 in there, almost unstoppable. But then again, she was pretty stoppable against the Snowbirds, so that's something I'm wondering if the Cardinals can do. They can stop Eileen Nanaseni like the Snowbirds were able to, but it's not going to be easy. And they do have Taylor Kroll, number 55, to play for them. So that's going to be a matchup in the post. Both the seniors who've played together against each other for a while. But overall, team effort needs to be on both sides, and you got to limit your fouls and turnovers. And make your shots, because the other night against the Snowbirds, a lot of shots were not made. And boxing out, not a whole lot of boxing out was shown. Especially in this JV matchup, you got to box out to get better chances, better looks. So overall, big competitive game. Some impact players to look for. Obviously, number 40, Eileen Nanaseni for the Lady Ironman. But look at other players like Caitlin Ansel and even Serena Hardy, who has really stepped up as a freshman, coming on to the scene and really just doing great things. Still very young and little experience, but overall, doing a fantastic job. On the other side, lots of good things to say about the Cardinals. Look for number 3, Brooke McKinney, and number 20, Haley McVannell, to do some positive things, as well as number 22, Hannah Collins. Those are going to be the big shooters, and they'll be looked at to control the game. For number 55, Taylor Kroll, she's going to be the big impact in the post, whether it's rebounding or shooting. So look to those players for the impact tonight. We'll have your starting lineup and tip-off right after this. I'm Brendan Morris. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to Mancelona Broadcasting. So as Mr. Zimfer continues the lineups, I'll go ahead and give you the lineups as well. Starting lineup for the Cardinals. Number 3, Brooke McKinney. Number 10, Alicia Korf. Number 20, Haley McVannell. Number 30, Claire Huber. And number 55, Taylor Kroll. The Cardinals are coached by Heather Huff. For the Lady Ironman, number 5, Abby Dunn. Number 12, Allie Meter. Number 20, Caitlin Ansel. Number 40, Eileen Nanaseni. And number 45, Serena Hardy. And the Lady Ironmen are coached by Ben Tarbutton. So stay tuned. Tip-off right or moments away. As we hear the last from Mr. Zimfer, and appreciate everything he does for the school, doing a great job there. So welcome back to Mancelona Broadcasting. I'm your host, Brandon Morris. Tonight's varsity matchup between the Lady Ironmen of Mancelona and the Lady Cardinals of Johannesburg-Lewiston. Cardinals lost by 2 on their home court last time, so this time Lady Ironmen trying to win bigger, but the Cardinals want to come here and upset the Lady Ironmen on their court. So some competition here, and back-to-back, these teams are right next to each other in the conference standings. So it's really a fight for the top spot over each other. Neither team at the top, but both fighting for a higher spot. Abby Dunn gets things started, and she'll be guarded up heavily by Alicia Korf. And let's get things started with that too. And solid defense. Ball almost into the trash can. Not sure if that's any consolation points. Both these teams know how the other plays, so it'll be definitely a mind game for sure. Which team can get the better of the other? Pretty evenly matched. I would obviously give a slight edge to the Lady Ironmen just because they won last time, and how can you not give an edge when number 40 is out there playing? Inside a Kroll, Ansel does a fantastic job blocking that one away, and Ansel looks like she'll be the one taking on the role of defending Taylor Kroll. Abby Dunn, that one's a little high. Does a good job fighting off the defense. And what a smart play coming up from behind is number 10, Alicia Korf. So Alicia Korf, didn't mention her in the pregame, but hey, she's another player that can do a lot of things. And really all of these girls shoot the ball well. There isn't one of them who just does it so much better than the other. Look at McKinney, Korf, McVannell, Sides, Collins. All of these girls, all guards, can all shoot well. Huber can also get involved. But watching their game against St. Mary's, both of these teams, something St. Mary's did well, just preventing them from having good opportunities. So both these teams need to do that to the other team, prevent them from having solid opportunities, whether it's at the line or in the paint, outside. Just put the team on their heels and cause havoc. When you make a team uncomfortable, they're not going to play their best. And what some teams do so well is take away the impact players, take away what teams do best. And the Ironmen saw that firsthand when Eileen Nanaseni was almost non-existent in the Snowbird game. And the Cardinals have seen that time and time again when most of their players aren't existent. So Ansel, smart player there, and she's one of the smartest at this sport. So heads up play, tipping the ball away, and it's out of bounds, and the Lady Ironmen will get the ball back after the timeout. So Ben Tarver going to talk things over. Heather Huff doing the same. So 2-0, we'll be back right after this. Hello, welcome back to Mancelona Ironman. I'm your host, Brandon Morse. 2-0 is the score. Both teams with one foul. Dunn picked up her first personal. And we got to fight for the ball. There's going to be a foul on number 3. That's going to be Brooke McKinney. And the warm-up's coming off for Heather Huff. She's ready, as well as the rest of these Cardinals. They're still a little bit bitter about getting beat on their home court. But, hey, they're obviously not going to let that affect how they play tonight. I'm sure of it. And a good play there by 2-0. We've got Big E. How about Big A? Her last name Ansel, of course. And Senny does a good job putting pressure on that shot, and if that's something you don't put pressure on, McKinney's definitely able to make that shot. So good job there by the Lady Ironman closing out on the shooter. They're up 4-0. And Senny, there we go. She's definitely got to make up for last game. I could tell the frustrations were high there. And she's out on a mission now as well as the rest of this team. And that's a clear foul there by Serena Hardy. Just a little too physical trying to get that ball. Now 25, Jill Smigalski comes in for Serena Hardy. That shot is no good. Senny with the rebound. That one no good by Abby Dunn. So timeout called 6-0. The Cardinals have yet to get a shot off, get a basket. They've gotten a few shots off, nothing great though. They got to get some better looks because right now Lady Ironman doing a lot of good things. But hey, still just a 6-point ball game. Really just anybody's game. So much time left. I mean, obviously you want to start out strong, and this is where things can happen, good or bad. You can either get on a real good rhythm or a real ugly one. And just don't want to have to climb back into things later on. This is where you get comfortable, start controlling the game, and set the mood for sure. Allie Meter on the defense. And loose ball. Lady Ironman with it. Ansel, no good. The other way we go. 3-point, good. That's number 10, Alicia Korf. Like I said earlier, really anyone can shoot it. But hey, surprisingly enough, she wasn't one of the ones I named as the impact player, so proving me wrong, doing a good job of it. But you give that shot to a number of these Cardinal guards, and they're going to make you play, or pay, and they're going to make you play. And Nanaseni with the steal, getting in the passing lane. And it's going to be a foul. So finishes. So count the basket. She'll try and make it a three-point play, and she does. Doing what she does best. That's a travel all the way. Abby Dunn knows she made that mistake. Pentar button. So giving her an applause. Keep things up. Ed McCarter not having a ref this one. He gets to sit on the bench and help his ladies out. One of the assistant coaches as well as Zach Bailey. 9-3. Lady Ironman lead. That's a foul on Allie Meter. That's team fourth, hers first. And the hook shot, no good by Huber. Nanaseni has it stolen, and that's Alicia Korf. And McVannell was looking for some foul. There's a lot of contact. And Ansel with the roll. Making it happen, and she's on the roll. 11-3 now. Three ball, no good. Missed by Deanna Miller. That one, good by Abby Dunn. 13-3, 10-point ball game. So we got a questionable call. It's foul's going to be on 20, not 5. We're going to change that. So what a aggressive play there. So Caitlin Ansel is the one with the foul, so some substitution coming in. It's Taylor Kroll for Huber. McKenney with it. Over to Miller, her shot, good! 3-point falling so far, like the snow outside. No good there. Nanaseni couldn't make that one happen. And Cardinals are one of the best players at the three ball, and Allie Meter got in the way of that pass. You don't see a whole lot of high schoolers just dominate at the three-point line, but this is one of the teams that do when they get the shot. And Miller tried to go back-to-back. Now McVannell with it. Oh, McVannell, that's a travel. Good call there. Oh, bench lit up for the Ironman. There's going to be no shot. There will be a foul. And it's going to be on number 10, Alicia Korf. That one no good. Kroll wins that battle. And a monster block there. Clock counting down. 3 seconds. And after 1 quarter play, 13-6 on Brandon Moore. Stay tuned for the second quarter of action. Hello, welcome back. I apologize, but some solid shots by both teams. And it's 15-9. We had some problems at the check-in desk where the clock is managed as well as the books are done and everything was figured out. So 15-9 in the second quarter, 7 minutes remaining. Out of bounds. Tipped away by Caitlin Ansel. Not a cent. He's sinking them both. That one in and out by Miller. Nonaseni back at the line, and that one no good. And that's a foul on Abby Dunn. 18-9 now. It's going to be a 1-1. It's already 7 fouls for the Lady Ironmen. That one good by Korf. And the second one out good. Elsie Ramsey in the ball game gets that rebound. And that one in and out for Dawn, but second chance opportunity. That's how you do it there. That one short. 20-10. Heather Huff not happy with some of the calls, or the no calls. That one good. Done. Back-to-back scores. 22-10. Timeout call. Ben Tarbutton loving what he's seen so far. Got to keep the intensity up. I'm Brendan Moore. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back. The Cardinals working around now. That one good. And Heather Huff's going to have to burn a timeout. She's not happy, 24-10. So a lot of questions on one side and a lot of celebration on the other. That's some intensity right there, and Abby Dunn doing a fantastic job taking the game into her own hands, just like fellow Tom Brady, a little guy that just might be playing in the Super Bowl, which Abby Dunn and I are both very happy about. So, 24-10, Lady Ironman on the roll right now. And Heather Huff not having it. She's trying to get her ladies pumped up. And almost stolen by Serena Hardy. That's going to be a foul. So right now, Lady Ironman doing a fantastic job. What they cannot do is come out here after halftime and lose this lead. And right now, they got to keep things going now. They can't lose it now. They got to keep the intensity. And once they come out in that third quarter, they need to keep it going. So that's going to be a shot for Deanna Miller, and air shot no good. Allie Meter coming down with the rebound. Shot no good for Ansel. And that one no good for Huber. So Allie Meter at the line to shoot. Both teams in the bonus. That's going to be a foul once again. Number 24. So Mackenzie Sides called for the foul now, and a lot of fouls on both teams. 8 for both teams. So back at the line, Abby Dunn now. Her shot no good. Jump ball, Ansel and Crow fighting for it. Good play there by Ansel. She's done a lot so far. So is number 5, Abby Dunn. And hey, never count out number 40 there as well. Allie Meter trying to get involved. 3 minutes remaining in the half. 24-10. Once again, thank you for watching. I'm Brendan Morris. Watch all live coverage of Mancelona sports from girls and boys basketball to wrestling. Elsie Ramsey. Inside loose ball. Cardinals with it. And that's a loose ball the other way. And foul is Abby Dunn. And she'll go back to the line. Bending at the knees, up and no good. Abby Dunn, no good. Jump ball. Shot no good. Ansel with the rebound. Ramsey, that's a travel. It's the right call. She had the hesitation. .152 remaining in the half. Kroll with a good put back there. Smart play there. Ansel working onside. What a play there. Pass and connects. Big E and Big A making it happen. That's what you love to see. 26-12. That's a play you can't give up, but a good job by Deanna Miller getting open. Abby Dunn with it. Under a minute remaining. Nana Senni at the 3-point. So foul call. And Brooke McKinney at the line. Working the ball around, 20 seconds and counting. Ansel with it, has wide open shot, but not going to take it just yet. Waiting for the perfect shot. He's looking for Nana Senni. That's, look there, almost falls. Quiet jam as that one goes in and out. One more. after 2 quarters of play. 27-14 is the score. Lady Ironman dominating so far, but the Cardinals gonna go into half with a mission, and both teams gotta come out and play a strong third quarter. So I'm Brandon Moore. Stay tuned right after this. starts. Hello, welcome back to Mancelona Broadcasting. Seconds away from the start of the second half. The first half dominated by the Lady Iron. A lot of things they did right. Abby Dunn was on fire, as well as the rest of the Lady Iron. Everyone just pitching in, doing their part. Ansel doing a fantastic job, as well as, of course, Eileen Nanaseni. The Cardinals struggled in a lot of areas trying to pick things up. They got to see some better things down in the post and rebounding, and they got to find out a way to stop the Lady Ironmen. But their guards doing a good job shooting some threes, and maybe a little bit more of that, but we'll see what both coaches talked about at halftime and see if anything works. So, 27-14 is the score. Cardinals with it now. And Kroll shoots. Nanaseni with the block, but called for a foul. And no, it's going to be Caitlin Ansel called with a foul. And that one rings in and out. Watching Taylor Kroll play against the Snowbirds, she went to the line multiple times, but struggled immensely with shooting free throws, and that's something she needs to do better at for their team to have success. If you're going to go to the line, you got to make the free throws. And there we go, making them count, making one of them count. Claire Huber on Nanaseni. She just lost control of that one. That one good for the Cardinals. They get things started here point-wise in the third quarter. Allie Meter testing the defense, and she picks up a foul. And Kroll doesn't like that one. But it looks like that foul was not originally on Taylor Kroll. They've changed it. It was on number 3, Brooke McKenney. So McKenney leads the ball game with her third personal. I was about to say I didn't see a whole lot of contact there by Kroll. And that one rings in and out. Cardinals 3-ball, good. Huber getting involved with that statement. Now only down by 8. Cardinals chipping away here at the beginning of the third, and that's something Lady Ironman cannot let happen. You're up big. Joseph Migalski was wide open, but good shot there by Abby Dunn. So there's a lot of open players, not just one. And sometimes, hey, you're dribbling down the court, you don't always see players, so hopefully Smigalski can get involved here. And Nanaseni, no good there. Keeping positive, and that's something you always got to remember. All right, just because you miss a shot, you have a foul, you had traveled, you're losing, just all of these little things that are really just emotional in the game. You got to stay positive. Overall, you're playing the game you love. You're competing. And right now it's a good ball game. Both teams playing hard, so don't get down on yourself too much. Just continue playing. And, hey, if you want it, then go get it. What a play there. Elsie Ramsey tipping it away. She just snatched that one like Julian Edelman and ran with it. Inside to Kroll. Little bump to in. Now Nanaseni with the rebound. And she controls it. Something she can easily do. Wide open Smigalski. 25, working things around. Back to Dunn. Abby Dunn. Back to Smigowski. No good. And Allie Meter. And soccer time. No good. So that one stays with the Lady Ironman. Three ball. No good. Goes right back to, or goes to Smigowski. And she tried to work for it, and it's stolen away. Ansel a little frustrated on this bench with that. Three ball, good. Cardinals dominating the three-ball game. They did last time, and they continue to do so tonight. Ben Tarbutton's got to put someone out there to stop them, because right now, Deanna Miller and company not showing any signs of slowing down in that department. I've yet to see a team besides possibly Gaylor St. Mary's shoot the ball better than that. But at that range, I feel like the Cardinals do a better job of it. Especially against the Lady Ironman, the Snowbirds didn't do a great job shooting outside shots, but the Lady Cardinals right now are doing a fantastic job. Huber, three ball, good. So I know you'll be watching this Lady Ironman. You gotta cover up that three. You gotta close out. That's some unnecessary shots you're giving up, and they're making them. It's now just a 2-point ball game. So Cardinals clawing their way back, and solid play. They're happy. So now Ben Tarbun got to talk to his girls. Look, you've been in the lead. Keep calm. Play basketball. Do things right. Play sound defense. Do not give up the three, because right now they are shredding the Lady Ironman with the three ball. And that's really the only reason they've stayed in this ball game is because of the three. But hey, if you're Heather Huff, keep it up. If they're going to give it to you, keep shooting. Keep doing what you're doing, because right now it's working. So third quarter has not been very good to the Ironmen, both boys and girls. So you got to find some kind of formula, some kind of plan to maybe have a little bit more success in the third quarter, because really it has not been pretty. And that's just the honest truth. You got to clean up the third quarter, because they played well. They played great in the first half. They played pretty good in the fourth quarter against teams, but that third quarter, just something seems to go wrong. And Nanaseni keeping the ball away from the defense. Good job there. Abby Dunn inside Ellie Meter. No shot. Or no shot doesn't fall. So they're getting shots, just not making them. Kroll, guarded by Ansel. Inside, tipped around. It's going to be off Nanaseni. Some better defense there. So Hardy and Nanaseni are guarding the current three-point shooters that have been on fire. I mean, you haven't really seen much from McVannell, who last time made quite a bit. So did McKinney. But you're seeing a lot from Alicia Korf, Huber, as well as Miller, the ones who are the quieter players but can do just as much damage. So right now, the Cardinals stick with it. Lady Ironman keep trying to grab it, but out of bounds. So Lady Cardinals stick with it. You're the Ironman. You gotta get a turnover or something here. Get them time and time again to get something to go. And you gotta watch that back door. And no shot. And finally, Nanaseni Gets a rebound, but a jump ball, and oh my. It still stays with the Cardinals. So Nana Sandy do a good job of getting the rebound. She got to get the ball out of there, which is saw Ed McCarty yell over there, hey, get the ball in one of the guards and get it down the court. So there we go. And finally a stop after what seemed like an endless amount of time for the Cardinals. Lady Ironman need a shot here. No good there. They've missed the past few. And travel called. And I don't know, a lot of people are not agreeing with that. Of course, the Cardinal side not happy about that. And Serena Hardy no good. Ansel with it, taking it to the rim and gets fouled. So you see some frustration on the Cardinal side. Ansel at the line. And that one off the back iron. No good. And neither falls for Ansel. So Ansel's got to get those to fall. Huber with it. Over to McVannell. Inside to Kroll. Ansel was looking to stop the ball, and she gets called for a foul. That is her fourth personal, and only 3 minutes gone, or 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and still a whole nother quarter to go. So I agree. Hey, there's hands straight up. You know, Ansel was correct, but I think it was before that her reaching in. I think she had some contact on the back of Kroll. And really both sides not happy. You hear a lot of yelling from the stands. They are not liking how this game is being called. But hey, you got to understand, these refs are human. They're going to make mistakes whether they are or not. You cannot let that control the game. And I don't think either Ben Tarbutton or Huff are letting that decide how they play, but they're certainly not loving it. Good play there by Abby Dunn to try and get that shot. And a smart timeout by Ben Tarbutton, and his ladies are in trouble. So it's still 28-26. Cardinals got to stay positive. Not a whole lot of calls have gone their way, and they got to figure out a way to play smart defense but not foul and continue getting some shots they need. As if you're Ben Tarbutton, you got to be telling your girls, hey, keep it up, keep the pressure on, do not give up the three, and find the open player. Because right now, or lately, they have not been finding the open player. Work around, set some off-ball screens, on-ball screens, get inside. Number 40 is there. She's your moneymaker. Get her the ball, get her some points. Abby Dunn, and no good, and Nanaseni fighting for Abby Dunn with the steal, blocked, and draws the foul. That's the play there by Nanaseni. That one good. Good play there by Nanaseni. Gotta make those count. And sinking them both. Now a 4-point ball game. Good play there. Abby Dunn getting in the way. And a push called on 30, Claire Huber. So the Ironmen have the ball. Some confusion there. That one all the way to the rim. Abby Dunn getting it done. Claire Huber looking for a three-pointer. Oh my goodness. Automatic. Huber making it once again. She's been lights out from three. So many weapons for the three-ball game. It's insane. Nanaseni was looking for something, and it looked like a little contact. Abby Dunn, gotta watch McVannell, the back door. That's something that a lot of teams have been able to get over the Lady Ironmen. They just haven't quite been able to pick up on the back doors. Got to be smart. Keep the player in front of you at all times. Move your feet. Watch the ball, but help defense out. And you got to watch your players well. Don't get hooked up on the ball. Trust your teammate, whoever is guarding the ball handler. A minute remaining in the third quarter, 32-29. Thanks to some fantastic shooting by the Cardinals, and the Lady Ironmen doing a fantastic job getting the shots they want. Really, two players that have stood out tonight, Abby Dunn and Claire Huber, both doing some solid things for their team. Hasn't been an amazing night for Nanaseni, but she's doing things in other ways, getting the rebound, some solid passes. And really just all around, the Lady Ironmen playing well, but letting the Cardinals stay in it with these threes. And off the knee of Nanaseni, 32-29 is the score. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Foul called. Referee saw a little bit more contact there. So at the line, Haley McVannell shooting some free throws. And no good there. And I just question, how do I have these names memorized? Maybe you're wondering the same thing. Hey, it's not easy. It takes a lot of hard work, but hey, got to pat myself on the back for that, right? Some self-bloating there. Gloating, not bloating. I am not feeling bloated. Don't worry. So after one final quarter to play, it is 32-29. Lady Ironmen in the lead. Stay tuned for one fantastic final quarter of action. Hello, welcome back. I'm Brennan Morris with your live coverage of one final quarter, and I'm telling you, it's been a roller coaster so far. A lot of tension between both teams and both stands. A lot of fans not happy with some of the calls, the players and coaches not happy, and the refs not happy with all the bickering at them. Overall, some frustration, but also you got to be happy if you're the Lady Ironman, you're up top. But if you're the Cardinals, you've been playing fantastic, shooting the ball great. It's another three there. Deanna Miller. Oh, it's all tied up at 32 apiece. Wow. Once you thought it couldn't get more exciting. So Lady Ironman can be happy, but now they got to be a little frustrated. You've been giving up a lot of threes. Got to figure out a way to cut those down, put some pressure on the defense right up in their face. Move your feet. But the Cardinals just not taking no for an answer. And Lady Ironman have missed quite a few shots here in the second half. Nanaseni doing a good job, just kind of standing in the way, being used as a roadblock. So even just standing in the middle of a shooter's way, you can cause disruption, even if they go right around you. Nanaseni looking for an open player. I'd like to see a pump fake or something, a little move to the basket. I know she's capable of it. Something you don't see a whole lot. You see it all the time in players like Alex Hunter for the Snowbirds, but not often in these players, which is something I think they should do more of. Deanna Miller sent back by Nanaseni. Ouch. I felt that one. One more time. Contact with the ball is Nanaseni. Six minutes and counting. We've got a close one here, 32 apiece. Nanaseni back out to Smigalski. Her shot off the mark. A little high, and that one good. It wasn't the fact that it was high, just not enough on that one, but Abby Dunn is cleaning up nicely. Loose ball. No good there. Finally preventing a deep shot by Miller, because her and Huber have been electric. And Huber no good. Nanaseni putting on the pressure. It's a little contact there that wasn't called, and Heather Huff has not been happy. She's a little frustrated with some of the calls. But she's still trying to keep her ladies involved and with the right mindset. I just heard someone say move their feet. Obviously talking to the defense, that's very correct. Move the feet. And count the bucket. Jill Smigalski, way to go. Ben Tartman, Ed McCarty, and Zach Bailey talking things over. So some talking going on. So basket counts, one more for Smigalski, no good. And up, nice play there by Abby Dunn. 4:41 remaining. Both teams got to keep working. Taylor Crowles rolls in and out. And she hasn't been able to buy a whole lot of buckets at the line. What a play there. Nana Senni loses it, but Abby Dunn has it. Taking it to the rim. That one taken away by McKinney. What a play. And smart play there by Smigalski. Just let it go. And a bad pass there. I was looking for Ellie Meter. McVannell stepped in the way of it. Four-point ball game. And Huber makes it 2. And foul called on Deanna Miller. Nice call there, and Ellen Meter. She will go and get some free throws. That's going to be the eighth or ninth team foul for the Cardinals. And it's going to be 8. 18 fouls so far for them in this half. That one in, but no shot violation. She stepped over the line. Oh, a lot of times you see the violation. They usually don't make it, but this time she did. Allie Meter on the defense. Inside is Kroll, no good. Solid defense by by Ansel. Smigalski now with it. And just stolen right out of Smigalski's hand. Not sure what happened there, but that's easy. Ties it up, and Smigalski's got to hustle. You cannot jog and just let her have an easy layup. 36 apiece now. That's something I'd be very frustrated with. Give up a turnover as simple as that, and then you don't hustle back. You need to see the hustle at all times, no matter what. And frankly, I'm not really seeing it. That one good by Abby Dunn. She's breath of fresh air. And that one no good, but Ansel with the rebound. 37-36. 2:15 remaining and counting. Serena Hardy shot no good. Serena Hardy comes down with a good rebound. Minute 40, up by 1. They got to play some smart ball here off the foot. And foul's going to be on 55, Taylor Kroll, using the forearm. That first one's good by Nanaseni. .120 remaining. 2-point ball game. Lady Armin in the lead. At foul's going to be on number 45. That's Serena Hardy, and that's number 5 for her. She will be done for tonight. So timeout called. 38-36. Full timeout, a minute 18 remaining. Both teams on the edge of their seats or in the huddle. And if you're Ben Tarbon, calm your girls down. Let them know, hey, you're in the lead. You're in the driver's seat. Be smart. Do not give up any fouls. Do not turn the ball over. Look for the open player. Move the ball around. Take the shot if it's there, but do not force anything. You got to be smart. If you're Heather Huff and the Cardinals, you got to be fighting for it right now. But you got to be playing smart. All right, do not go out there and start aggressively fouling because, frankly, you have 0 fouls to give up. You already have 10 fouls plus. So you got to be smart defensively, move your feet, and deny access really anywhere for the Lady Ironmen. And, hey, they've been making the threes all night. I don't see why they can't make a few more with a minute 18 remaining. So both these teams got a mission. And this has turned out to be a great ball game, isn't it? So we got some hype now. Fans on their feet. And Huber, 3! That's exactly what they did not need to give up. Ansel needs to cover up on that. That's on her. And shot no good, 39-38. Less than a minute to go. And a smart timeout called by Heather Huff to draw something up. So back to that 3. What's got to, I mean, that just can't happen. You cannot have that from a senior. So I cannot believe Ansel just gave up another 3. Once again, the Lady Ironmen need to be smart about something because that right there is uncalled for. You got to put the defense on that. That was a wide open shot. Very little contested there. And that is something Huber's done all night. That's not a, oh, man, I don't know how she made that. It's, yeah, she made that once again. You got to box out on there. Not box out. You got to close out on that. And hopefully she misses, and then you have to box out. All right, now Heather Huff doing a smart thing, talking things over. They have the ball. Get a game plan going, maybe see if we can get up by 3 or 4. 39-38, still anyone's ball game, 50 seconds. Who wants it more? Allie Meter just got beat bad by McKinney. Got to get back and foul. It's going to be on number 40, Eileen Nanaseni. That's her first personal, so hey, I mean, if I'm Ben Tarbutton, maybe you send someone to a three-point line like Kroll. And that one, a lot of ball. That was all ball, but she had the hand on the back. And that's a smart call. Had the hand on the back. That is the right call there. Kroll at the line, though, but she might have been the one to foul. She has not shot amazingly. And that one, no good. That one good, 2-point ball game. Almost, no good. 30 seconds. Foul call, that's Allie Meter. 27 seconds left. At the line. That one, good. Cardinals gotta love that one. They've seen a lot of ups and downs this game, and they get that shot. 41-38. 3-point ball game. And both good there. Alicia Korf makes it a 4-point ball game. Two shots for Eileen Nanaseni to try and make this just a 2-point ball game. So some questions now starting to loom after what seemed to be a solid lead for most of the game. Now, Lady Ironman down by 4 and 5 fouls for McKinney. She's out for tonight. So both teams have a player out of the ball game due to fouls. Nanaseni got to sink these both. Desperate for these. And that one, good shot there. Got to obviously make this one. 21 seconds. Got to be smart of that clock. Both good by Eileen Nanaseni. Wow. Wow. I cannot believe it. What a play there by the Cardinals and a lack of defense. And hey, if you're going to give it up. Oh well, it's obviously the Cardinals game now. Up by 4, about to try and make it 5 with 20 seconds left. You're shaking your head right now. Now 5-point ball game. So the Lady Ironman win it from being up by double digits, now down by 5 with 9 seconds remaining. It's going to take a miracle, but there's really no one else to blame. That's something that you cannot continue to happen, to blow games in that fashion. Good free throw there by Nanaseni. Not throwing, not putting the team on blast, but you can't have that. And of course, you're seeing it from, a young player, Allie Meter, not all her fault, but gave up, that play was a 2-on-1 situation and then fouled to make it a 5-point game. And so, one, you cannot give up that easy. Just 2 wide-open players for the Cardinals, and no one accounted for them. That was the first mistake. 2, you let an easy shot go by. That was the second mistake. And 3, you fouled and sent them to the line to make another one. That is yet another mistake. And the Lady Ironman, I would have to say the biggest fault in this game was not calls, wasn't lack of hustle, wasn't rebounds, wasn't turnovers, wasn't this or that. I do personally believe, and this is my personal opinion, that 3-ball destroyed them. I mean, absolutely just took all the momentum away. They were doing so great so many times, but that 3-ball, they let up so many threes, and the Cardinals did it so well. And instead of fixing the three-point problem, they just continued to let it happen. And if that's the case, then this game deserves to go to the Cardinals because they did exactly what you're supposed to do. Hey, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But great game by both of these teams. 9 seconds left, 45-41. Nanasendi needs to sink this one, and hopefully they can get a quick 3 off. That one no good. So, foul call. 8 seconds left. Oh, and they're going to hope Kroll misses these two, and they'll have 8 seconds to throw up a prayer. Or call a timeout and put something together. And Ansel fouls out. And that was it. 5-point ball game. A lot of disappointed faces on the Ironman side. And that just closed it. So the Cardinals come in and take some revenge out of the loss they took at home to the hands of this team. Great effort, though, by both teams. If you're Ben Tarbutton, hey, just shake this loss off, continue going, and that's got to be discussed. Some of the lack of effort or lack of defense at the three-point line needs to be discussed. That's something you can't just let happen. These games are not being lost because they're not the better team. I do strongly believe they were the better team in this matchup. But when you give up shots like that, you're not going to win the ball game. So once again, thank you for watching. Both teams, great effort. 47-41. I'm Brendan Morris. Good night.